I have never played Cobalt Core before. I know very little about it. I did spy when I was downloading it from the store. It said roguelike deck builder, and those are words that I like a lot. I don't know if the audio balance is okay, so if it's too loud or too quiet when we start here, please let me know. Maybe a bit on the quiet side, but I'll see once I actually get some real audio here. Pixel font, yes please. That's all fine. Okay, play. I misunderstood. Oh, I like the art. Oh, it's published from the same people as Necrodancer? That's already a good sign. I like that color palette. Yeah, I can see that. Wake you up from your cryo sleep early. My memories, I needed those, I assume. Oh, shit. Okay, this is cool. Audio might still be a little quiet. I'll turn it up a hair. Let me know if it gets too loud later. Play cards out with your opponent. You draw 5 cards each turn. Cards cost energy. Yep, so very Slay the Spire. Speaking of game design geometry, I think that Slay the Spire is kind of like locked in a lot about what you can do with the roguelike deck builder. Energy each turn, use it or lose it. Okay. Attack with so we got strikes and defends. You can see enemy intense. Brilliant decision. Block with a shield. Okay, so Shield Surge has a temp shield, which goes away at the start of next turn. Ah, so shield doesn't go away, but temp shield does. I see. I should have done multi-shot. And I discard the cards. Okay. That's a big attack. Evade. Statuses are shown below your ship. Some have passive effects. Others are used as resources. Evade is a status you can use to move around. Oh, that's kind of cute. Evade you don't use carries into future turns. I like that. It's a neat mechanic. That's a cool way to like ask the question, what's different about Slay the Spire and how does it fit into our whole spaceship dynamic? Press X to turn card info on or off. Good luck out there. Okay. Draw shot. Scramble gives me evade for future turns. Oh, move right. Yeah, there's some cool design space around that. I dig that. And I can multi-shot, which I should have done before, but you know, whatever. So we got basic dodge, but I only move 1 tile when I do that. And it didn't really matter because of, I could have just shielded it. Okay, I see. Now, if I have temporary block and carryover block, does it consume the temporary block first? I assume so. It looks like it does, okay. It's doing like a buff to itself. Okay, let's see. Get damage in. Multi-shot lunge, which goes to the right, which I don't really want. But now I'm not shooting it. Interesting. So I want to get in range to be able to harm it, I think. So lunge actually might have been not terrible there. Okay. It's buffing again. See if I can pull my multi-target. That's cool. Warp prep. Hey, relics. Okay, gain a shield and 1 evade on the first turn. That's actually pretty good since that carries over. I do like the idea of immediately starting your design space with block that carries over versus block that doesn't. Skip rewards, probably the most OP button in the game. All right, move 3 spaces to the right. Okay, so uncommon versus common isn't the color, I see. Prepare. I think a card like Prepare is more interesting in this game than it is in Slay the Spire. Like on its own without needing other relics to enable it. Move 3 spaces in a random direction. I'm gonna say no to any of these guys. Oh, that's kind of cool. Get the characters on the left and the top there. You have this argument every loop. I really like this so far, even just after the first battle. Okay. Reward cards. Reward cards. Let's do the question mark. Grandma. Gain a random upgraded rare card. Do I risk start doing this right now? Let's just do it. It's fine. I think I'll get rid of the basic block and it's gonna get me killed later. Probably better to get rid of the basic strike to start, but objects in the mid-row are between you and the enemy ship and can block attacks. They're weaker than a ship and will be destroyed, so that's kind of cool. It's almost like Space Invaders. Enemy's gonna launch an object. We don't know what it is yet. Okay. I really like this basic concept. It's quite smart. Try to lunge out of the way. Let me just shield to see what it is. I guess an object can never harm me directly, is that right? Beams 1 shield at its target once per turn. Shoots a 2 damage shot once per turn. Oh, that's kind of cool. I like the idea of having this as design space, of like basically spawning almost like tokens in the middle. This is great. This game is awesome. Okay, but I can destroy this with a single shot, and that's probably what I want to be doing, and it's about to make more drones. Okay. Build this up for later turns. So, do the tokens on the screen have to have line of sight to their target to provide their benefits? Okay. Let's try to cycle. So I need to move left 1 to stop getting shot by that. But if I also want to damage him, he's gonna get some shield though that I can't really do anything about. Oh, I missed that costs 2. Okay. So we'll build up my evade. I really like that added dimension to play. That's quite smart. Let's see. I don't want to go right. That's bad for me. Okay, I think I just have lethal now. Hull 1 out of 4. Why does it show some of the red health pips like faded out? What does that mean? Draw 3 cards for 1. Button mash costs 3. Block 3 damage. Move 3 spaces left. Gain 1 evade. Okay, and it exhausts. When the ship attacks, it gains a temporary shield. Decreased by 1 at the end of turn. Interesting. So, is that like a temporary power? I'm not sure if I understand that. Like, once you activate this card, this is true for like the next turn or something? imagine it stacks with some other things. I'm just gonna skip and be boring. What is this guy? Card upgrades and removal. Oh, I was just curious because like when you start to deplete the red banks, they weren't like completely faded to black. They were just like translucent. So I wasn't sure if that was doing something. So this happens in the order in which it's entered, right? So this moves right to and then shoots. Okay, that makes sense. I'm going to take some damage here, but I have some leftover shields, so that's acceptable. I see. Oh, and so continue to distinguish it from the shield tiles. I do want to hover over to see what it does. Auto dodge. If fired on, it will completely move out of the way to the right. Decreases by 1 every time it triggers. Oh, so was that flux thing a status? Okay, that makes more sense then. Okay. Yeah, just want to not deal with it this turn then. I really like this evade concept. So I'll just keep building evade. I don't want to waste the temp shield from that. 5, huh? Okay. Multi-shot. Oh, I've got lethal, don't I? Oh shit, I pressed the wrong button. Okay. Well, fortunately, it was drawing. Rare hand cannon. Amount of other cards in your hand. Interesting. Might actually take that. Max shield is lowered by 1 for the rest of combat, but you get a temp shield of 4 and it costs 0. Yeah. That's expensive. So on average, I hit for 2 per mana, which is better than I currently do, but I have to use it at the start of my turn. I guess I can pump it a bit if I have a source of draw. Okay, so the repair yard, I want to go there for trashing purposes, but I guess I'm going to waste the heal because I don't really need one. Loop 400, 517. Let's remove an upgrade only. How does upgrading do? I really like Slay the Spire style card upgrades. In fact, I use them in my tabletop RPG house rule set. Rather than have the characters level up their individual powers, just do Slay the Spire stuff. Can I like preview what it's gonna do? 2x, but it costs 1 more. Okay. 2 damage. Oh, it's giving you the 2 options. Right. I misunderstood. I see. So this is this gives me a draw. I think Griftlands did this where you could upgrade it in 2 directions, which is kind of smart. All right, let me think about it then. So I can make basic shots cause 0. Make the basic dodge better, but it exhausts, or I can make it cost 0. That's actually a much more interesting way to make your basic cards better. Upgrading your strikes and defense feels pretty shitty in Slay the Spire. Multi-shot is 3 hits. Piercing attack, ignores shields and armor. Interesting. Wow, they really make this... This is a hard choice. They feel like they've done a good job of making these all seem really attractive. Press B to flip the direction of its actions. Interesting. So hand cannon, I can... So if I draw a card, since it plays out in the order it says, that would increase the damage by 1 to 5, so 2.5 per mana. This would make it more expensive, but it would do still only 2 per mana, and it would exhaust, which maybe is good, so I'm not sitting on an expensive card. I like having cheaper cards, to be honest, but I think I want to upgrade this guy. Rad. Oh, okay, so it's upgrade or trash, not both. Cockpit lock on. All enemy cockpits start with weak. Makes them take more damage, so it's vulnerable. Okay. Two random cards gain upgrade A. 2 random cards gain upgrade B. That's kind of cool. Cool design space around that. Okay, so draw 3. And that one's free now. That's actually pretty good. Okay. Common enemy. Alright, so I think I'll take damage if I do all this. Which maybe is bad long term. This hits for 7 now, which is pretty big deeps. I don't have enough to dodge any of the damage, so I won't even try. I guess I got a basic shot still. Ow, ow. Enemy is going to give you a card. This can't be dodged. Okay, that's what the arrows mean. Debuff, basically. Okay. Kaboom. Refresh interval. Temporary shield, gain 1 energy next turn, and exhaust. Move left with a temp shield. Extra battery. But only once. I had to learn the hard way in Slay the Spire that stuff that exhausts is actually pretty good because it slims your deck after you use it. Like stuff tends to be the most valuable the first time you get a chance to use it in a fight, right? And as the combat goes on, it can start to like clog your hand if it doesn't exhaust itself. So I think I'll take extra battery. I'm paying a card, it's not free. Pair 6 hull. As we keep upgrading, just pure hubris here. What does this do? I'm gonna give 3 energy this turn, and another energy the following turn. This is probably overkill for my current deck. This is probably pretty helpful, so I might take that. There's a lot of lessons. Like, I know that, what is it, Grit, I think is one of the most powerful cards in all of Slay the Spire, and I couldn't... I know that's true, but I couldn't contend with it, how true it was, if that makes sense. It's a card that says it just lets you exhaust another card and you gain some block. It starts out, I think before you upgrade it, it exhausts a random card in your hand, which sounds really bad until you realize I can just use this at the end of my turn to force it to exhaust something that I'm okay with getting rid of. Big Crystal. Oh, this is kind of a cool format for a boss fight to start with. Three's not enough. I wish I could better visualize how far I have to move. I'm gonna end up taking damage no matter what, and maybe I shouldn't obsess over trying to completely avoid it. That's a recipe for disaster. I'm concerned about this pulling my hand cannon. It sure did. Probably should have seen that coming and used a shield instead. Okay. Extra battery. Don't want to be going right. Get away from the most dangerous thing. Block shot, basic shot. Like Slay the Spire, do you full heal after a boss fight that's successful? Well, that extra energy is gonna do me some favors. I think I didn't use all my energy last time. I just wasn't paying attention. Okay, that's good. This is where we want to be. It does heal you. Okay. Use the hand cannon again. But I have to pay for it by taking 2 damage, but that's a lot of damage, though. This is kind of like a victory condition here. Okay. So I can hit... Oh, I've got lethal. We're good. Sweet. Ooh, and I get max hull. Yeah, this game is sick. It's going to be really hard for me to not play this off sub block, so if you want to keep this on your sub block, Scarf. I only have to beat it once on stream, and then I can play it off subblock. All right, parry. Attacked. Damage is the total damage of the enemy's cannon attacks. So it's based on its current intent, is that right? That's why it's parry? Corrosion beam. The status will be applied to the enemy wherever they are, so the arrow up means enemy. Deals 1 hull damage, so it's poison. Okay, it costs 2, which is a bit expensive. All of these exhaust, but they're all way too expensive for me to still benefit from my victory condition right now. So as much as it sucks to not take a rare card, I mean, it's nice to that they all exhaust. I'm gonna be lame. Glass cannon, gain 1 extra energy. Okay, so yeah, this is Slay the Spire. Generally, they try to give you an extra energy with a downside. Your cannons are weak at the start of combat. I like that the different parts of your ship can become weak. So, like, your cannon takes more damage if it specifically gets targeted. Gain 1 evade every turn, but you can no longer have more than 3 evade at a time. Yeah, interesting. I don't think I want this. Oh, interesting. So I have to get rid of the Genesis canisters to... This is giving me 3 artifacts, though? So it gives you 3 relics, but it puts 3 shitty cards in your deck that you have to get rid of. But if you have a turn where you can, like, stall for a turn, you can use this to get rid of it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try. I like glass cannon. I like having the extra energy, but I want to see what happens with this. Okay. So on pickup, your missile bay gains armor. Takes 1 less damage from all attacks. That's only my missile bay. Oh, I really like that component. That the different parts of your ship are targetable, and there's design space around upgrading some of them individually. So maybe you would make a ship that doesn't really dodge, but just like tanks in a specific area. It's the left of my cannons. Every 4th turn, gain 1 overdrive. I think I'd rather have the armored bay. Gain an extra energy on the 1st turn. When you shoot a missile, turn it around instead of destroying it. Okay, I haven't encountered missiles yet. So that causes the missile to damage the enemy instead, or I guess does it still like have to travel for a turn? That's cool design space. I haven't encountered missiles yet. I know what this does more intuitively. Stun calibrator. After your first attack each turn, gain 1 stun charge. Your next attack will stun. Cancels the intent of the targeted ship part. Okay. Yeah, wow, it's kind of wild how this is like very clearly inspired by Slay the Spire, but all of the new mechanics give it a shitload more design space for cards. It's to max shield. I'm not coming anywhere close to maxing my shield right now, so I guess we'll try the stun. It's very smart. Time crystal. Not in a way I was able to perceive. The only other real Slay the Spire like that I felt was really exciting with the new ideas it had was Griftlands, but Griftlands felt a little sloppy in places. This feels very tight and extremely focused on the mechanics. Everyone but you. Armor, takes less damage from attacks. It's weak, takes more damage from attacks. Okay. I need to get out of dodge. Possibly only after I attack, though. Oh, I should have kept that in my hand. Whoops, that was an unforced error. That's okay. I guess a piece being weak can be pretty strong. One more damage from attacks is better if I can do lots of small attacks, though, right? Okay. Build some permanent shield. I really like the... Because, like, there is a distinction between permanent block and temporary block in Slay the Spire, but it requires you to build very specifically for it. I don't think I'm getting out of this. This is the shit hand. Okay. So we can scramble. I guess it actually does get me out of dodge. I don't get rid of any Genesis canisters if I do that, though. I think I went too far. I probably could have. Oh, right, I have the stun thing. Shit, right. I need to remember that I can use that. Shoot, okay. Don't have any dodge here. I can pulse him in. That's fucking cool. That's a really good ability. Sick. Okay. Let me see if I can get rid of some of this garbage before this fight ends. Is there anything to stop you from, like, delaying in this? Just gonna try to get rid of my Genesis canisters if I can here. Probably want to do that when I have the benefit of the extra energy. I have to pull, like, a 0 damage, I guess. So we'll hit it once, so it's within 1 hit. I guess it's not from there. It's fine. I can still get the draw if I did that, but that's kind of a waste. I'll get the shield. Okay. So I can lunge to disable it. Oh, do I only get 1 chance to disable or something? Misunderstood that. I guess I can just end without getting rid of any canisters. Ah, okay. I think I misunderstood. Attack plus 3 temp shield. Options. Draw 2 cards next turn. Attack for 0. Each time this card is drawn, add 2. And then it exhausts. I really like the flavor on that it's a charge beam. Okay, so it does better than average damage the first time I cycle through my deck. And because I have 2 cards with draw and my deck is pretty small, it's okay right now. Then it exhausts, which is probably fine. I guess that's a decent finisher if a fight's going on for a long time. You know, I've been boring and been skipping rewards. I'll go ahead and take the charge beam. I think it's kind of a neat concept for a card. I probably want a relic more than an additional upgraded card. I'm not sure. I guess I still get one. I don't know what the question mark is. Yeah. Okay, we'll go this way. That's fine. Riddle takes double damage from attacks. Ah, so that's the one that the hand cannon's gonna, like, annihilate. Okay. So, let's see. Both of these parts are brittle. Here we go. Right one. Can't get extra cards on this hand, but I can hit it for a boatload of damage. Then we do the battery. Now I can ditch one of these canisters. Shot, basic shot. I'll take a damage, but I can probably live with that. Oh, thank you, armor. That's right. I forgot I had armor there. Calculated. Okay, let's see. It's gonna shoot twice is what it's saying, right? It's hard to tell. I don't have a feel yet for the balance of this game, whether scramble is good value, like how much evade you should be able to expect to get per turn. I guess I could lunge and then scramble, and that gets me kind of hard to count sometimes. This needs to go. I need to go 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess I would still get hit if I lunged 4, right? Trying to think here. Sorry, I'm just trying to think. So I'll do this. Scramble, and there's an armor there, okay. Still have a shot. So I can charge beam this. And it gets disabled and I take no damage. Okay, cool. Let's see. Basic dodge. Love how interesting this gets because I can try to move in there to disable the first one, but then I'll get hit by the second one. So I probably just want to block if I can. Let's see what draw shot pulls me. Shot lunge. It is going to hit my armored piece, so I can block shot. So I end up taking 0. Basic. Oh, I see. I'm also shooting an armored shot. Well, that was kind of a waste. I didn't realize that. Yeah, I gotcha. And cannon. This is against the... It does not project the amount of damage you're going to do to it, right? Temporary shields for 1 turn, but it hasn't done that yet. Reflexive coating. Oh, when the ship is shot, the part that was hit gains armor. I didn't see that before. That makes sense. So that should be enough damage, right? Yeah, okay. The Moose. Move random. Instantly move 3 spaces in a random direction. And then it gives you 4 evade. So that's... I need to get the fuck out of dodge. I don't care which way. Ooh, stun charge is kind of cool, but space it's going to take up in my hand is a little worrisome. I'm just going to live without it. Probably want to start thinking about removing cards soon. So this makes it so it doesn't... Okay. Doesn't exhaust. So it takes... You'd have to be in... This is probably really great for boss fights in a really slim deck, or a deck that has a lot of draw. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I totally buy it. Piercing shots. Can make another one that costs 0. All seem pretty valuable. Making that a permanent shield and do 1 more damage seems like pretty good value because I'm not paying anything for it. That's true. It becoming 0 cost is... It sucks the first turn I get it. It's just as bad as basic shot the second turn I get it, and then it's all upside. Well, I guess it's still a card, right? But the card's already in my deck. I guess exhausting it gets it out of my deck. I'll try this. I might regret it because I think it might be... By the time it's big enough to do a shitload of damage, I might be in a win more situation, but... Oh boy. This attack hits you, it'll also give you a card. Okay. Shots fired here will miss. That's interesting. Okay. But the piece in the center is weak. Let's try this. So we do draw shot, hand cannon, extra battery. My hand size cap 10 in this. I'm only gonna get hit for 1, but I am gonna gain a card, which isn't great. Take this opportunity to get rid of one of these canisters. I see. Oxygen leak. Ooh, that sucks. But I can play it to dump it. I may as well do that, right? Okay. Missile's gonna deal 2 damage. Probably endure a hit and another oxygen link here. want the shield? I guess. Take less damage here. I would have gotten a stun, though. I probably should have done the 2 attacks, because then I could have stunned it and still not taken damage. And not taken the card, I guess, too, right? Yeah, okay. Well, that was a mistake, but at least I learned something. All right, this starts to get pretty messy. Probably over-dodged there. I guess it might matter depending on what the computer does next turn. Me these oxygen leaks. Currently positioned itself where I can't get to it, so I can at least get rid of that, I guess. And then I guess I have to block and it's going to shoot through and do nothing. It's okay. Oh, we got a seeking missile this time. Cannot miss, I see. Don't have any evade on me right now. Don't have any way to avoid that damage. So I think I have to, well, I have to hope for an evade, but the evade I'm still going to get hit by them. Maybe I can hope for a block. I have a basic dodge, but that's not super helpful. I guess I have the stun now, so I'm going to take the damage from the seeking missile, but I can go like this and then charge beam this guy. Does that seeking missile always target the same part of my ship, or does it try to hit the closest part of my ship, you know? I think I've got lethal here. Okay. Evasive shot. Shoot and evade. Draw 3. Probably take another extra battery. I don't think I have enough energy that this would super matter. I don't know if it's worth a card. Quick thinking is better with my current setup, but I don't have enough mana to use both that and the draw cards and attack card if they're in the same hand as the big damage boy, so I'm gonna skip. I'm gonna be super boring. Please don't. Oh, that's kind of cool. Interesting. I didn't even think about that. The design space for this game is fucking awesome. I really like it. Every 5th time you attack, gain an evade. So that's... I guess that's good because that carries over across battles. Kind of regretting not taking that relic that's like gain an evade every turn, but you're capped at 3 evade. That seemed pretty strong. Okay. So I can disable the one I'm currently looking at. To move my gun somewhere really stupid. So if I move over 2, I can destroy that. And I've got a bunch of wasted mana, which is too bad. Not the best first hand for that. I really like the enemies having weak points. That's very cool. Okay. Can't quite... I guess I can avoid it if I go over... There we go. Depending on what you've already done. Getting the extra hull and healing was quite nice. I do have 1 evade. Deeps, love to see it. Get rid of that other Genesis canister if I can. This guy pretty much just does missiles, it looks like, but the missiles get nastier over time. Presumably that makes it so it's harder for you to just stall indefinitely. Don't think I'm going to be able to stall to get rid of my canisters, so I'm just going to try to kill him here. Okay, the second shot, so the first shot kills the missile and the second shot kills him. Got it. That's good. Stun shot. Ooh. I like that. I really like that because of the ship composition thing and having the different parts of the ship have different attack intents, this isn't degenerate with blocking, right? I guess there's kind of a problem in Slay the Spire that the best block is the enemy dying a turn sooner, right? But here I kind of like that stun is very powerful in terms of its defensive capability, but not degenerate with blocking. Blocking still protects you across your whole ship. Get an extra energy X turn, get one shield. I like stuff like this, but I think I'm winning fast enough that this isn't super helpful. Capped by max shield, yeah. I guess if I use that twice, it's really strong, but if I'm going to take this, I want to like get rid of something else, I think, like one of my basic blocks. I guess I can do that next time I get to a shop. I can trash a defend. Because I think, is there a way that I can see preview upgrades? Draw one, gain a shield. +2 for every time played. I actually like Momentum A because that's essentially well, it's not quite a cantrip because it still costs 1, but it replacing itself is nice. Momentum B is a really powerful shield, and that shield sticks around. I guess I should account for the fact that the shield sticks around. Is there a button that lets me see my deck as it currently stands? The back button, maybe? Show deck. Okay, so it's not strictly better than Shield Surge or Block Shot because they have a second component, but I could get rid of Shield Surge. Okay, I'm gonna try Momentum. This might be a mistake. I'm trying to keep my deck svelte here, but every time played this combat, I guess, is an important element. It's not just drawn like the other one. Could try to disable this one's intent. The other one is attacking my armored piece, so I gain a shield. So I need to use that anyway. Charge beam and then multi-shot. Okay, got my battery this time. Let's draw first before we use it. Genesis canister. It's not the time. Maybe it is though. I'll have to take 4 damage. If I move, I have to deal with the missiles, which isn't great. Love to get a second shot here. Oh, that's cool. Good to know. It's Slay the Spire, but with a ship. Let's see. That's true, but the cockpit only takes 1 extra damage per hit. And I'm wasting my stun. No, I have to move 2 to hit the cockpit. Yeah, I guess I could move 1, disable the gun, but if I move again, I'm out of range of the second gun. How much does the missile hit for? 2? 2. So I'll still take 2 damage. I guess I can block shot. And worse. And cannon is lethal. Too bad I can't afford a Genesis canister and hand cannon. That's okay. We'll get rid of that card. Bolt. Evade for 0 and an exhaust. Okay, It's probably too expensive for what I'm currently doing. I don't think I want a second charge beam. It'd be great to have a deck that's all charge beams. Is this strictly better than my basic dodge? Yes. No. What is it? Upgrade to. Okay, that's what I thought one of the upgrades would be. Is that the same as the upgraded basic dodge? Interesting. 0-1. 0-1 exhaust. Just gonna go with what I got. Oops, I'm trying to get back to this. Barely. Let's remove Shield Surge. That's a hard choice to make you pick between removing a card and upgrading. Yeah, I guess the distinction between the different party members hasn't come up yet. Yikes. Concussable. Okay, so it's automatically stunnable. That's cool design space. I didn't even think about that. This is a not great first hand here, but I can try to deal. There's the draw shot, of course. Now I'm going to stun this guy, so that's helpful. And I already have a shield. I want to use the momentum to start upping it for this battle. And I do have stuff that gets better on draw. Did I take that? Hold on, can I still see my deck? Okay. I guess I could pull in the extra battery. It's about the worst thing I could have pulled. That's all right. Next turn's gonna suck a little bit. I guess I'll have the extra battery for sure. This turn's gonna suck a little bit. I guess I could maybe use this. It sucks to use a Genesis canister during a boss fight, but I do have enough shots that I can disable one of the guns. Hold on to my current. Concussables are the ones that are... Okay, they have that little blue icon. Got it. Too bad that armor wasn't one to the left there. Let's see. Guess I do draw a shot because I have the mana to do some more things here. Move right one, so it'd be nice if this game like estimated for you the change in damage if you dodge to the right, for example. So right now I'm taking 2 + 1 is 3 + 2 is 5. If I go to the right, it will take the same amount of damage. Okay, this thing's not concussable, but it is weak. So I go 1 hand cannon for a bunch of damage. Probably charge now. This gains 2, which is slightly better now. Hopefully, next time I get a relic choice, I'll be able to take something that increases my mana, because it's kind of a problem now. And cannon on something weak. A nice solid 6. Could lunge, which will stun the gun that's going to hit me the hardest here. This will take 1 here, but that's an absorbable amount of damage. This guy's getting a little scary now. Pointed at a weak spot, so a draw shot could pull my victory condition, and it didn't. But I think I might still have lethal here. Yeah. Nice. Shield gun. X is equal to your shield. Oh, that's a fun card that isn't for the deck I'm currently using. Gain 1 chip shot at the start of every turn. Oh, interesting. What does the little ghost mean? Does it mean that it was generated by another card or something? And you get one that doesn't exhaust. Do you really want, I guess it's... I see, okay, it's not going in your deck. Think Twice could be a lifesaver. And, well... Okay, yeah, I think Think Twice essentially takes up no space in my deck. Because although I'll draw into it, I guess it takes up space if I don't use it the first time I see it every time. But it's especially good if I've already used some other cards. Yeah, I think I like Think Twice. Okay, replace Warp Prep. What is Warp Prep? Gain 1 shield and 1 evade on the first turn. Gain 3 shield and 3 evade on the first turn. That's fucking great, because those stick around. That's the neutral one? Permanently gain 1 max shield on pickup, gain 1 shield at the start of every turn. Oh, but if your shield is full, take 2 hull damage. That's fucking interesting. Gain a power drive. Your enemy also gains a power drive. Okay. So I like Prototype 22. I think that I can probably play around it to not take the hull damage, but Warp Mastery is like the most brainless one, so I'll take that. Great. I forget what card does. There's a card that generates a shitty as like anger in Slay the Spire. I think I look cool in a black jacket like that. Alright, time to get annihilated. Is it the Cobalt core? It's pretty. Let's go kill it. That's cute. Okay, so Think Twice kind of sucks if I have more cards in my hand. Let's think. Do I want to start by using one of these? Gets me in range to shoot. Think Twice. Lets me filter through my deck nice and fast, which is cool. Still have 3 free dodge to start with here. See you, sir. It's too bad I didn't pull the draw that time. That would have been really great. Let's just disable one of these. Start with 3 shield, which is nice. The weak thing, I guess. May as well spend the mana. There's my hand cannon, coming in a little bit late here. Card is drawn as charge beam. Probably want to play it just to benefit from later in the fight. I could totally get out of range of damage here. Okay, I'm gonna draw a shot. I like having all of this extra evade. It's a really cool bit of design space for this game. It's quite smart. I'm not gonna have the mana to cast the hand cannon also, sadly. I will stun this guy, which helps. Can't afford momentum now. Could just get out of the range of damage though. Or I could have lethal, that's cool too. Missing lethal, it's like a tradition. Okay. Multi-stun, move left. Imagine it's hard to find us. I guess maybe this is good against big ships that have a bunch of guns all in the same row. We'll skip. I think I want to upgrade a card. So what does Think Twice do? Draw 7. Doesn't exhaust. Ooh, these are both good. I think Twice A synergizes better with my victory condition. But this is pretty sick. Just for the filtering, right, and all the stuff that I get. Like, it would make... This is great with Charge Beam, for example. I could try to transition to focusing more on Charge Beam, I guess, but... I guess the problem with this one, it's good with Charge Beam, but it's bad with Hand Cannon, right? Because if I draw 3 and I pull in Hand Cannon, then it's like dead in my hand. But if I do this one, it's good for both of them. It just is only good once. So yeah, I think I'll do that. Let me just see what my other options are real quick. I think I want to take the momentum increase. I'm kind of regretting taking momentum. I was worried when I first took it that the expected value on it would be pretty low, but... Let's do this. Yeah, thanks for putting this on Subblock, Scarf. This is extremely my shit. So this thing's gonna pass me cards. I could try to disable the intent. And it's weak there, which is helpful. Okay, got a shield. I really like these ships that have parts of the ship that just don't take damage. That's quite smart. We take the scramble here is to bank it. I really like banking the evade and the blue shield. It's quite smart. Okay, so I'm gonna take 2 pretty much no matter what here. I think we go like that. Basic shot this guy, momentum, think twice. Pull my victory condition, that's exactly what I was hoping for, and draw shot. Oh, I've got winning more here. Okay. Oh, so some of these are already upgraded. Okay, that's the same as Slay the Spire. So let's see. I already have draw shot A. I could have another draw shot A. Is pretty good. I guess if I take that, I want to get rid of basic shot next time I get the opportunity. You all again. Interesting. Ephemeral repairs, heal 4 hull, and then it completely gets removed from your deck. Do you have, is there such a thing as max dodge? If you don't have a relic that gives you max dodge? I'm gonna review it. I have a mouse here. I like the healing one, but I don't need it right now, and it's gonna be dead in my hand until I need it. I guess Ephemeral Blast is probably gonna be helpful. The reason I'm thinking about Ephemeral Dodge is just because the dodge will carry over. Do this, it's fine. So we can do it here. Wait, is this empty? So I can't stun empty even though it's coming from there. Interesting. Okay. So let's see. Let's do the big hand cannon deeps here. It's the dream. I'm sure I don't have anything else. Nice. Boost, evasive shot. Okay. Doesn't really matter, because this one lets me pick Miniboss. I'll go for the Miniboss. Oh, there's the ricochet paddle anyway. So when you turn it around, it stays where it is on the board and just faces the enemy now, and it still has to travel forward over the course of one turn. Okay, what we got going on here? So it starts corroded. The enemy's gonna corrode itself. Interesting. Guess I do this just to build for later and think twice. Guess if I use the battery, the rest of these are pretty good. See if I pull my victory condition here. Quite. Keep just doing little bits of damage here. Do I want to try to build up to... Let me get my momentum powered up for later. Okay. So I only have one evade this time, but I can get 3 shield from this. I can dodge a chunk of damage if I go to the left here. Draw shot. Draw shot again. And then hand cannon hits for boatload. No, I'm not blocking, but I already have 4 blue shields, so it doesn't matter. Does green shield take up the same max shield slots as blue shield? I like how this fight is kind of like a survive battle. Temp shield goes beyond the blue shield. Okay. Let's see what I pull here. Don't think I can get enough dodge to avoid more damage here. Guess if I basic dodge, block shot, and reduce my damage by 2. Okay. Just trying to think here. Oh, I see it adds it to the end there. That's cute. So is the positioning of this green corrode itself thing significant? Or is it just on the left side of the health bar, basically? Okay. So I think I do want a hand cannon. I'm not gonna be able to momentum though. Yeah, I'm really increasingly regretting pulling momentum. I think I want to win through overwhelming damage rather than through any kind of blocking strategy at all. Reduce that damage a little bit. Oh, so just stunning it there is actually bad because it makes it not take the corrode damage? I think I didn't appreciate that. Okay. No dodge here. It's pretty dangerous. Has 5 hit points left, so this would hit it for 1. I think I have lethal. Yeah, okay. That was tricky. Draw 1 card of each color from the draw pile. Oh. That's a cool... Okay, I was wondering how the card colors are going to come into play. So, now it says from the draw pile. Does that mean it will not, like, shuffle? It'll only get things that are available in the draw pile? This card is drawn and 3. Like Corrosion Beam. The cost down. From the exhaust pile. Oh. That's a fun card. I guess my problem is if I draw it too late, like, it costs 0, so it only needs to draw... Okay, it costs 0, so it only needs to draw 1 card to replace itself. And it starts to provide value if it draws even more than 1 card. But if it only draws 1 card, it still has replaced itself and didn't take up space in my deck. So yeah, I think that's good. Draw a card every time you miss a shot. That's interesting. So you could, like, miss on purpose to get a card. Heal 1 after every combat, maybe. I don't have enough energy for energy refund to matter, so I think it's nanofiber hull. Okay. 2 bosses in a row, baby. This is not a place of honor. No highly esteemed deed is commemorated here. They gotta post the nuclear warning image. A haunting reminder of the fragility of life and the hubris of the living. Let's get digging. Oh, interesting. Something really bad's gonna happen? Okay. Uh-oh. That's a little bit scary. Okay, so we got to think twice. Second Opinions is pulling from the draw pile. Oh shit, I was meaning to use left right trigger there to look at my cards, and I just wasted 2 evade. Is there like a restart battle option? Probably be okay, but... Okay, that's too bad. So can I pull hand cannon into my hand? Yes, I can. Okay. I think if I do think twice here, I pretty much guaranteed to pull my battery, which makes this a great turn. I'm gonna miss this deck once I die, inevitably. Oh, I've got it. Sweet. Ace B. So Ace is... It's like a power, basically. Still costs 3. Gives you 1 evade every turn. I don't think I have the budget to afford this, even though it's kind of cool. Barrage is fun. Every time your discard pile is shuffled back into your draw pile, the enemy loses 1 hull. That's pretty cool for my current deck. Once per combat, when you lose hull, immediately heal 1. Gain this at the start of combat. So that means it'll be, I'll draw 5, and then this will be in my opening hand. Move 2 spaces to the right. It's not discarded. And I can flip it. Weird. So it says it's exhaust, but it's also retained. So it's only exhausted if I discard it by other means, like by using Think Twice, I guess. It's kind of interesting. So it sort of says you freely have the ability to move right 2 spaces every round until you ditch this card, and then you're going to have a problem. Oh, okay. I guess starting with it's kind of nice, but I think here Sharp Edges is the fun one. 3 damage per turn. That's too bad. You could really get a kind of crazy engine going with that. So I don't know, actually. Might want... Let's see. I think Second Opinion's A is strictly better. Could try to make momentum better, but I fundamentally just regret taking it. I guess I said I was in a dump basic shot. I want to see if there's anything else in here that I really feel like I need to get rid of. Move random's a little bit scary, right? Because it could move you left and then back right, or does it always pick the same direction for move random? I think I'm gonna get rid of this guy. How many times have we been here before? 0. Cat.exe. Whoa. Okay. Looks different. Not the most amazing starting hand, but I'll try to make do here. Might want to concuss some of these. Taking 5 from the center one, no matter what. Okay, so it's concussed. Don't have more draw in this hand, sadly. Could lunge to concuss the other one, but I guess that gets me out of range of taking the 5 damage hits. Maybe that's worth it. Let's see, I do get an extra evade here. I'm gonna stun as well. That has armor, though, that I didn't see. Oh, right, I already used up my stun. Shoot, I misunderstood. Okay, well, I'm gonna end up taking the full brunt of this damage, sadly. So I have to use this, so I may as well. And one of those gets negated by the armor, and the other one gets negated by the temporary armor. Okay, that's not bad. Okay, so Second Opinions I think I want to use first. Oh, all that's in there is hand cannon, so no, I don't want to use that first. Instead, I don't think I wanted to move like that, but that's okay. Need like a confirm you want to evade button. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in my hand right now. What can I pull with Second Opinion? Now hand cannon's gonna hit for 10. To move one more over though, and I can't with this setup. That's just armor 1, right? It just reduces 1 damage, which isn't that big of a deal. Probably should have done something to give me an evade before doing this. Already stunned the one that I'm blocking there. I think it's go big or go home. So I hit for like 10. And then charge beam, basic shot. I think twice just to filter here after I could cast momentum. So I'll be able to pull some more of my zero cost stuff. Fortunately, I pulled the hand cannon there, but what are you gonna do? Take 1 here and gain some garbage, which is annoying. Spend 1 to get rid of the trash. Okay. Not great. I go 2 to the right, that's shooting into the abyss, which is not very helpful. I go 1 to the right, then I can dodge, then I can lunge. I decide if I even want to worry about the trash. I probably do eventually if the computer can keep throwing trash at me, and it seems like it can, which would be bad. So I could go left 1 to minimize some of my damage taken here. Let's see what I pull, I guess. So I got the hand cannon. It's currently 7 damage. Let's just reduce our damage taken here a bit. Really solid boss fight. Okay, so I can reflect the missile if I can get to where the missile is currently facing, which is not trivial. Ooh, I have no dodge this turn. Oh, that's really bad. It's not necessarily a game over, but it's not good. Okay. There's scramble, but I have to use scramble just to... That 5 damage hit still happens regardless of what I do to the rocket, right? I'm trying to think here. I don't know if I want to try... It's going to stun no matter what, so it doesn't really matter that I just did it that way. I have to scramble. I have to basic shot that guy to turn it around. I have to dip 1 more over here, and then I charge beam. Still take 1 damage. I like how complex the turn-by-turn calculation becomes in this. It's quite cool. Ooh, yeah, the fact that it keeps positioning me near its like scaffolding is quite brutal for me getting the full value out of my hand cannon, for example. It's exactly the circumstance I was concerned about at the beginning, and the trash is definitely causing me problems now. So, let's see. Basic dot, I can just pretend like the hand cannon's not in my hand. Let's start by doing that. Draw and hope I pull something good. Lunge gets me out of the way of the 4 damage thing. I still take the 2 damage thing. I really shouldn't have taken momentum. It's like really expensive for me to maintain it. Maybe if I had something else to enable it. I think getting the evade every turn would have been really powerful too. So I could try to scramble and pray that I pull the 0. Oh, I guess I have the basic shot, so I know I can disable it. Okay. There's the charge beam again. I'm gonna take 1 damage. I had a relic that was going to give me 1 evade every turn, but evade would cap at 3, and I'm like, I don't want my evade to cap at 3, and it's like, that's actually not a big deal at all. Totally just let your evade cap at 3, it's completely fine. Oh, nice, I'm actually facing the guy now. Okay, so let's try a draw shot and hope I pull my victory condition. I did. I think that's game. Nice. Systems report. Attack the heart. This is what makes it a time loop. Report shattered time streams. Oh, this is interesting. So has there been theming so far as to what their different cards do? Blue is like shield, yellow is like attack, purple is like dodge, is that right? Okay. Guess I'll just start from the top. Right now you'll be destroyed. Hey, that wasn't an answer. Oh, I'm sure, yeah. As there is in, say, the Spire. Shielding and shield manipulation. Ah, okay, so I have to get to the end to get memories for everybody, right? Create and manipulate mid-row objects. That's cool. I like how Isaac is sort of like the defect in Slay the Spire, but the mechanics of creating the turrets or the objects is a little bit more interesting. Cool. I love these characters. Very cute. Don't go inside the particle accelerator. Victory! 69 combat turns. Nice. Artemis, difficulty normal. Sweet. New character unlocked Isaac. I'm excited to try him here. Yeah, I imagine there's tons of content. How long to beat's like 18 hours. So remove one to add another. So we got shielding and shield manipulation, flexible movement and card draw, attacks and instant movement. This is a really cool concept to like pick your colors. That your ship isn't just like one character like it is in Slay the Spire. I liked Riggs a lot. Didn't really end up using too much of Dizzy, although I did just spend a story point on Dizzy, so maybe I should get deeper into that tree. We'll just do this, that's fine. Hard. Start a combat with a weak cockpit. +1 basic shot. -1 max hull. Okay, cool. So yeah, there's almost some like FTL. It's like FTL crossed with Slay the Spire, but really smart about both of those ideas. Artifact map nodes offer one more option. Run on hard or harder to unlock this ship. Get 40 different artifacts to unlock this ship. Run without Dizzy, Riggs, or Parry. Win 10 runs. I try playing on hard. I feel like I would barely won that time, but I want to try to get this second ship, so we'll see what happens. All right. That's cool. This game is fucking awesome so far. Okay, so this is like your bonus for getting past the first boss to keep you from just brute force restarting the run over and over. Yeah, it's basically the same as Slay the Spire. Okay. I love how, like, important of a game Slay the Spire is. Hold on one second. Let's see. I like having a shield and an evade on the first turn, but this could be fun. It could be like extra energy or something. Okay. Probably should have taken this last time, actually, but I ended up dealing with it. It's Isaac. Memories. Do you remember anything before the incident? Good enough. Okay, so I don't know what cards. Does Isaac start with a couple cards? Attack drone. Shoots a 1 damage shot once per turn. Move all mid-row objects left or right. Oh, that's kind of cool. I didn't even think about that as having design space. So drone shift is like evade, but just for drones. And it moves all mid-row objects, so that includes the opponent's objects. Okay, cute. Back to having a shitty regular deck, which is fine. Sucks not always having one evade, but try to deal. Okay, so it's about to do a thing. Right, and he comes out of a different area, the attack drone, so that's kind of cool. Oh, but now I would shoot my own drone if I'm not careful. Okay, that's kind of important. I guess I'll just pass, that's fine. I have to be a little bit more careful. Oh, and that also eats the damage for me. I didn't think about that the drone is also a... So what happens if I place another thing in a row that's already covered? Does it just replace the current one? Destroys both. Okay. Drone shift and drone moves right. This is like a way more interesting version of the defect. Cool. Beams one shield at its target, which seems okay, but Harry's really interesting. So is it the total damage of all of its cannon attacks in their current intents, regardless of whether they're about to hit you or not? Probably can't really justify it. Don't think I have the build to do a boss this early. Well, I guess I can go get an upgraded card and then try it. This guy is amazing. Brimford. Wow, that's direct. The writing for this is really fun, too. Something bad will happen. End your turn with more than 0 energy, gain a shield. Okay. I knew it! I knew it! Amazing. Okay. I like the whole starting with weak on your cockpit because it like makes narrative sense for your cockpit to be weak. It's quite clever. I imagine parry is awesome on the final boss when it has all those intents. Right, exactly. I just chill. Oh, I should have at least accrued some evade. I forgot about that. Oops. When I accidentally blow up my own drone. Suddenly having to deal with not destroying my own drone is a little tricky. Hoping to put a drone there, but oops. Ow. Yeah, this is not looking too great for me right now. Get some basic shots off. Lunge. Drone. Okay. I like that the drones get to attack before they get destroyed. That's an advantage you have over the computer, I guess. Oh shit, was I think I'm still okay. Had shield that I didn't account for, I think. Probably should heal, but I'm gonna be irresponsible. So let's see. Attack drone, Mark II. Take a hit without being destroyed. That's kind of cool. I think I actually want it to get destroyed, though. I want it to be helpful, and then I want it to die so that I don't have to play around it as much. But I guess if it absorbs a shot, it absorbs 2 shots if it has a bubble, so both pretty good. I guess I'll try this. It's probably not enough to kill this boss, so this boss is probably gonna fuck me up, but it's worth a try. Wow, cool. So many guns. Jumbo. Thanks for letting us know. No sweat. No. The writing in this game is really funny. I'm enjoying it quite a bit. Starting with extra energy is great, but I tend to have to spend that energy on getting a dodge, so... okay. Range of some of these. Miss having my stun ability. Except taking 1 damage here, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna get annihilated this run. I'm glad I won the first run. It's not gonna happen again. 1 basic dodge. So that 1 times 3 is really bad against my weak cockpit, I guess. I could lunge to my... Don't want to do that. Almost dead. I go back to normal at least until I get more familiar with the game. Really want to try to make drones work because they're really interesting. Right, I have to remember where the drone actually triggers. It's easy to forget. That seems great. Yes, thank you. 2, 3, 4. So I should have scrambled and placed that where it wouldn't get destroyed, but that's okay. I'm still learning. I take one unnecessarily there, which is fine. One of the things I'm really, really bad about in Slay the Spire is never, ever healing at rest sites. I think it'll be fine. I'll take the upgrade. If I lose, I lose. When you move one further. Interesting. Retain. I bubble shield to every mid-row object, which includes computer objects, I assume, which isn't great. I guess rev the engines. The whole point is you hold on to it. This is maybe better because basically you're paying 1 mana to move an extra tile, right? Can't get it to be dirt cheap. Yeah, this isn't looking great. First attack pierces. 1 extra energy on the first turn. Every time your discard pile is shuffled back into your draw pile, you gain 1 evade. Would have been nice last run. I think prep batteries is cool, but I already have the 4 energy from the starting thing, so I'll go with that. I'm probably going to die in this battle, but that's okay. Learning. Like, move all the way over to get in there. Oh shit, I used all my mana. Oh no. I miscalculated. I'm dead. That's fine. Lesson learned. I'll try it on hard again. This is not the end. Let's try... I liked rig. Let's try this, I guess. I still want to make Isaac work if possible. So if this run here doesn't work, I'll go back on to normal. Move a card, gain 1 of 3 common cards. I don't know, warp prep is like super useful for a newbie player to always have a shield and evade on the first turn. I guess I don't really need it. It's a random rare card. I could try to build around that. I'd love to start by removing a shit card. So let's get rid of one of the basic shots. Yeah. Well, it's strictly better than basic shot. Oh, that's just a normal anxiety dream. Fantastic. Okay. Still have my dodge this time. Okay, I'm gonna get used to positioning the drone. Only temporaries, I don't really care. Do you get extra cards added to the pool for victories and that kind of a thing? Or the way they do that is with getting extra characters instead? A lot of damage here. I guess we do this, makes me take no damage this round. Oh, am I accidentally playing on normal? thought I was supposed to have 2 vulnerable ship components on hard. Alright, and I'm back down to only having 3 mana. Oh, right, glass cannon, thanks. It's just my cockpit that's weak from playing on hard. Big shield, overpower. I guess with the missile just does damage once and then it gets destroyed, right? But it can act as temporary defense if the computer shoots it down. I guess that's options. I need to get stuff that like modifies my mid-row things for Isaac to be any good, I think. I want to take all cheap things all the time, but we'll try this. Just to try something different. Just to see how it feels. Right, that makes sense. Like super far from where I want to be here. Go target both of them. Do start with a shield, so I may as well take advantage of that. Sure, that makes sense. Well, that sucks. That sucks real bad, actually. I need more evade. I think I need to have the orange guy. Is it Riggs? Ow. Don't have my thing this time. Twice. Basic dodge. Okay, so my mid-row stuff always gets to go before any of the other mid-row stuff goes or the computer goes, right? It's kind of a nice little basic asymmetry. Shield capacity by 1 for the rest of combat. Battery I might want here. I like... Momentum is probably good in combination with something else in the engine that enables it, but I don't have that. Missile shot, 3 damage, and shoot a heavy missile. So a total of 6. Acid missile. It's piercing. And an exhaust, which I kind of like. No. Wish you could make parabol shift free. That would be great. See how that works out for me. It might not be great. So I physically can't get in range to damage him this turn. I can block, and that's about it. Battery would carry over to next turn, but the rest of this would be wasted. First time the battery has been dead in my hand, but you motherfucker. Only I may do that. Tiny evasive ship, son of a bitch. Don't care that. Oh, I got confused apparently. And it dodged out of the way of my main attack, so the piercing didn't get to apply. Okay, I understand. Son of a bitch. No reason to shoot into the void, right? Well, it'll die to corrode eventually, if nothing else. Oh, it didn't dodge that time. Okay. Should die to corrode. Does corrode happen before? No, it still gets to hit me. Okay. Striker Squadron. Interesting. Yeah, I guess I didn't think about being able to launch things in different spaces relative to where your missile bay is. That's pretty cool. Gain 2 less energy next turn. So is this launching 2? It's launching 2. Okay, I guess there's just not room in the tooltip to show both of them. Try it. It's expensive, but it's an exhaust. First I start with that. I guess this is probably the higher immediate value. Oh, I have the battery. Okay. So let's do... Let's think about this. Do the Striker Squadron here, and they would go to the left and right of my missile bay, right? And if it goes in the same space as an existing object, both objects cancel out, basically, they annihilate. Okay. So I think then battery gives me 2, so I have a total of 5. So if I do this, multi-shot, battery, Striker Squadrons won't be able to do anything on the first turn, but that's acceptable. Okay. I only get 1 mana next turn, so... Well, he's gonna die, I just have to get out of dodge. I really like that they're literally just the same drones, it's just the direction that they're facing. It's kind of cool. Oh, I don't have the mana to do that, fuck. Oops. Well, they'll all fire, and then it dies to corrosive. It's interesting that corrosive happens late. I'm used to poison happening early. Jumper cables. Gain temporary shield equal to your missing hull. Imagine this isn't amazing, but... And that's only for the first round, so I'd rather have the thing that's potentially more valuable over time. Grandma's Bakery and Weapons Market. Weapons, carrot cake, both? Can we use your trash can? Start getting rid of all these strikes. I don't want to be doing damage with those. Probably gonna die to this mini-boss. I love all the, like, bounty hunters and stuff. Hey, can you give me your money or gold? Is this your first stick-up? Yes. Fucking great. Okay, not attacking on this turn, so I can hit the weak point. I really missed that relic that makes you stun on your second shot. It was really powerful. Painful to not have it. Okay. Do the missile shot here. I'm gonna take 2. Might as well take 0. Safety override. Immediately attack for 1 damage. Hey, sir, welcome back. I have 1 evade here, which isn't great. Computer's not doing anything this turn, so it's probably fine. Hopefully it ends up moving somewhere that's enough to get a kill here next turn. I think I got it. Try to take no damage here. Corrosive still needs a proc, okay. Doesn't really matter now. Whoops, well, it's okay. Got it anyway. Yeah, I won my first run. Battalion, I'm playing on hard now. Launch an object 1 space to the left. Shield in front of you, okay. Boulder bundle. Pebbles. Okay, so the pebble is literally just an asteroid that protects you, okay. That's kind of cool. Interesting mechanic. I'm gonna live with what I got though. Drones that attack the enemy ship pierce. Seems pretty good. Shield lasts between combats. I think this is the way to go. Still not feeling super hot about this run. Oh god, do I make the Slay the Spire mistake and never rest? It's 5 hull, but I'll heal 5 hull if I kill the boss, and I might have an easier time killing the boss if I upgrade a card. This is death. Let's see. So this doesn't cause the mana penalty to the next turn. This causes them to bubble. The mana penalty is pretty brutal. So I might take that, but let's see what other options I have here. Higher level regular attack drone. Oh, I forgot that extra energy on the next turn thing was an upgraded battery. Okay. Get rid of my last basic shot and just be all the way focused on these guys. I think this is going to keep me from getting killed if I take this one. It's kind of a boring upgrade, but I guess it only affects 1 round, though, which is maybe not great. This affects multiple rounds. Yeah, let's go ahead and die. It's the crystal. Probably justify, well, let's see, lunge, I can move 1 for free, I can hold on to the extra battery. No shield, so the piercing benefit I just picked up is kind of useless, which is a bummer, but... Ooh, I can't move this turn, that sucks. It's really unfortunate. I pretty much have to do that. Let's see. That blocks both bits of damage. My next turn's gonna be a little scary though. I guess I can start trying to accrue shield for it. Yikes! Can I get the hell out of here? Maybe. Drone goes in front of me. Can move 1 more to the right. Oh no, I can't because of the mana thing that I forgot about, of course. I'm a little sad there's no reset combat button. I guess that's an unintentional feature of Slay the Spire. Not a lot I can do here, sadly. Not using that extra battery very smartly, and I'm dead. I think it hit my weak spot because I didn't have enough dodge there. Yeah, hard's pretty hard. At least got to the boss that time, so maybe I'll stay on hard, but I think I need the orange guy. And I think the blue guy... not as impressed with. But if I die again super early in the run without making it to the first boss, then I'll use the, I'll go back to normal. Common artifact. Move 2 this early is potentially pretty decent. What the artifact is. Oh, that fucking rules. Hell yes. Okay, cool. Plunge the hell out of here. It's fine. So why didn't I have Scramble last game? That's because it's a Riggs card, isn't it? Yeah, Riggs seems really good. Draw shot too. Got like power drive. Okay. Love to put my drone here, but let's go left one and then place it. Get my 0 cost cards back too. Need to move more, asshole. Trying to cycle through my deck here. Scramble plus lunge, that goes 1, 2. I would still get shot for 5, which isn't worth it. Okay. This guy just literally never moved. That's funny, I put all my attack drones in a very stupid spot. Well. Should have him next turn. Fade, swift shot, move enemy left. Oh, that's another one I didn't even think about. Huh. So you like move the enemy into the range of your turrets. Well, see, I don't know that that's strictly better than basic shot. What does it evolve into? Hit it for 2, move it 2. Hit it for 1, move it 3. I want to start taking things that's just better than my basic attack, right? Skip for now. Since I'm going to be able to trash more cards. Amazing first start there. Moved it right, which I didn't want. That's okay. Thank you, computer. is a little bit scabby. Okay. That is my cockpit, unfortunately. Stop shielding yourself, Dick. Need to draw a dodge here. Not get one. Guess I already have some drone shift, right? Use that to minimize some of my damage taken. Did be smarter about using my drone shift, I think. Enough, really. Let's see. Scramble, I would still be in danger of getting hit by the 3. Just make myself remain. This thing hits for 2, right? Oh, only when it's been a week. I'm like, why does it keep hitting for 2? It's because it's been a week. Okay, I end up having to take... Oh, I have weak. I didn't see that I had it. Of course not. Tradition. And move left or right. Lose all evade next turn. Now or never. It's kind of a cool concept. Whiplash. And then it exhausts. What does it evolve into? Costs 0. Doesn't exhaust. I wouldn't mind upgrading it to never exhaust. That could be a nice lifesaver card. I could maybe get rid of Scramble. Let me see what I can do once I can actually start trashing stuff before I commit. I'm gonna lose this Miniboss up here. Why is it always a pirate? No? Ooh, this is a horrible starting hand. I'm gonna get annihilated here. And I'm on fire? Take a hull damage and reset heat to 0. So I think anytime I do something, it costs heat, I assume. Just try to get out of here. That wasn't actually super helpful. I see, and it causes damage when it hits a certain threshold. I'm about to take damage from heat, I see. And then it reapplies. Yeah, I'm dead here. That's okay. I think after this, I'll go back to normal. I want to see normal with Isaac to see how much that changes things. Right, makes sense. Scatter shot. Move enemy to the right, and you move left. For 2, though. I just don't want to do Charge Beam over and over, but it is a pretty fun card. Better when I have more stuff. When you have no... Oh, hey, what is this? The top, I think it is, in Slay the Spire? Awesome card, or awesome artifact if you can build around it. Gain a temporary shield when an asteroid is destroyed. Yeah, I can try to make this happen. I just have to get a shitload of card draw now, no problem. Here, I literally need to repair. Like, not repairing is stupid. But I have a relic that lets me remove 2 cards. It's fine. I think I'm dead even if I repair, so if I can just try to... I guess removing 2 cards here isn't really saving the day. I guess it gets me to the Charge Beam faster. I want a deck that's just a Charge Beam. And Sensei's Divining Top, or whatever the hell it is. Oh, and then it's Lost Fight. I'm definitely dead. Dead or alive, baby? Alive! No. Amazing. Yeah, I'm already dead. That's okay. Maybe could have survived a couple turns if I hadn't have done what I did. Bye. Yeah, this game is fun as hell. I really like the added dimension. So let's try to make Isaac work. I'm starting to worry that Isaac maybe takes a while to take off compared to the starting party. Try doing it on normal here. I like this one because I can try to build around it. Oh yeah, sure. Space Mine. Oh, that's cool. So it's like a better asteroid, essentially. Yeah. I wanted to use... I was like super excited about him because one of my favorite characters in Slay the Spire is Defect. He's very much more a character that can only exist in this game, whereas I think the starting crew, they definitely have some abilities that only make sense here, like all the rig stuff that lets you move around, but lessons I've learned from prior deck builders were very applicable for the starting crew. Okay, so we lunge. I wish that didn't move them right. I guess it's fine here. I want them to. Okay. I just want a thing that gives me 2 drone shift, right? That would be like strictly better in my mind. Can't move. I guess I can scramble. Oh shit, I pressed left bumper instead of... Damn it. Oops. Even just an undo would be nice. It's like the game's not like unplayable or anything without it, but since you have right trigger, left bumper, right bumper, and you're probably used to using those to look at things like your deck, it's very easy to accidentally tap one and completely fuck your whole turn, you know? Let's do another attack drone. This is the douchebag who never moves, isn't he? Literally just have to wait then. I guess I can draw a shot. Oh, he does move. Okay. Let's do 5. So I lunge, I hit him for 1. Multi-shot, hit him for 2. And then he gets hit twice. Bye. Okay, panic. Move 2 spaces in a random direction, block 1 damage. Another attack drone. Options. Draw next turn. I think I want better than the attack drone. I think the attack drone is like the equivalent of the silence neutralized card. Like it's fine, but I don't want my deck full of them. I guess an interesting downside to Isaac that I didn't think about is that you always need to pair one of his cards with movement, or you need to have the ability to place drones in places other than directly in front of your missile bay. And that's a little complicated to wrap your head around. Let's see. Space Mine can become Big Space Mine. And I can flip that. I do like the concept of flippable. It's kind of cool. It scrambles cost down. I sure can't. I think this is more important with this setup. I don't really like scramble very much because it costs 2, but it has saved my life a bunch of times. I have 3 rigs cards. Let's do Isaac because I'm trying to learn Isaac. Can't skip. Large boulders puts 3 boulders in front of me, which is pretty cool, but it costs 2. Move drone to the right. Okay, so this is a true cantrip, but there might be a situation where I don't want to use it. So it's not like it only doesn't take up space in my deck if I use it every time I see it, which is unlikely. Probably the missile shot. Yeah, I want to get that passive that gives me an evade every turn. Yeah, so I could try doing a hard run without Isaac just to get the second ship. See if that changes anything. Wizbo the Framgificent. Wow, cool hat. Thank you. And then they just try to murder you. And his ship looks like a castle. I love the look of this game. It's incredible. Let's bait him here with the space mine. Oh, I should have opened with the missile shot before I dodged there. Oops. That's gonna take me some getting used to. Oh, I guess if the mine will damage its destroyer for 2, that's too bad. I was excited, like, ooh, maybe I can get away with blowing it up on purpose. This can't be dodged. Be prepared. Okay. Interesting. So I have to spend, so I don't get to use it until I return that character, basically. I don't understand. I did something weird there. Blowing the one in front of me somehow. Crocus Pocus. Gotcha. I have corrode now, yikes. So I have to play it to get rid of the corrode, I see. And that's building heat, which is only a problem when it builds up to 3. As well. Oh, right, shoot. I keep forgetting that that automatically moves them 1. That was kind of a waste, but... So I have to do that. Cost me resources, which is mean. Shit, I didn't mean to evade there. Boy. That's mean. I think I can basic block. A missile shot, and then well, I guess I need to block to not take damage, is the more important thing here. Toxic. Attack drone. Don't want to have the 3 heat. Let's just deal with it being in my hand for now, I guess. Don't move all the way over there, asshole. It's a really nasty effect. Use that every time. I can move these guys over. Oh, but that always moves them to the right one. Damn it. I kind of want to get rid of parallel shift. It's problematic. Can't afford it now. How would I have the evade to kill it now? Okay. Hard fight. Escalate. It'd be good if I could hit a bunch of times in the turn. I'll take extra battery. Yeah. Too many extra batteries becomes a problem. Really need to upgrade that missile. I think by default it's not super great. It's just fine. Be really careful with pressing buttons here. Oh shit, that's right. He dodged and shot me. Asshole. Blow up my own guy, but I kind of have to here, I think. Not die. Can't move him quite far enough there, unfortunately. Isaac is definitely a higher difficulty character to learn how to use correctly. With all these very fast creatures. Move the mines like that. Then I can scramble, I guess, just to get the points for later. I feel like Isaac wants to like stall essentially. Oh fuck, right, I forgot about that again. It doesn't always dodge. It often dodges, though. There we go. Two missiles. I think the poison missile ends up being an exhaust. Yeah. Definitely can't afford to be running 2 of them unless if they're exhausting. And that's only really investing in a longer battle. Deal for now. I'm gonna attack misses by exactly 1 space. The enemy takes 1 damage. Okay, let's do that. At least I can do something with that. I don't know if that includes my mid-row attacks. This is where that corrode would be amazing. Save that. worth it, I don't think. Yeah, it's interesting to give you him immediately. I'm guessing they wanted to give you him immediately on the argument that, like, he's, like I was saying, more true to the identity of the game. Like, he could only exist in this and couldn't be in, like, Slay the Spire in any form. So if I deploy a space mine onto another device, what counts as destroying it? I guess I can just play it and find out. I eat a damage. Damage its destroyer. So does that mean this is the thing that destroyed it? It would be kind of cool to use space mines like that to take out enemy buildings. It hurts me? Okay. That's fine. I guess that makes sense. There's all mid-row objects. Which I guess maybe that's what you're supposed to be using parallel shift for, to like build out a row of things. Nice. Cause him to blow up his own thing. Okay, cool. Get it. Something confusing just happened. Not sure what it was. Basic shot, blow this guy up. So I can make him blow up my own mine here, except that my shot won't do anything, because that's okay, then he won't be able to spawn a thing. Scramble. I guess maybe I need to think of Isaac too as someone that you're trying to build for a more drawn out battle, because my last team I was just kind of able to annihilate them without thinking about it too much, you know. I need to get some fucking zero cost cards on Isaac. Everything's so expensive right now. Oh, I had lethal, whatever. Let's see, attack, move enemy to the left. A little shift. Shift shot is probably better than it sounds. It's just is moving the enemy to the left. It just seems so situational, right? That it's actually going to pay off. Let's see how this goes. They have a big skull painted on their hull. Yeah, the comedy in this is amazing. No, have it your way. Oh, and this one starts in an asteroid field. Fun. Okay. So I could put a space mine here. Okay. Draw a shot and then I get an extra battery depending on what I pull. Sure. Oh, I really like having an asteroid field. Yeah, I think Scramble's extra good for Isaac. So now I just kind of want to like get the fuck out of dodge, I guess. Nothing weak on this one. I could have gotten a dodge there. I wasted a little bit. It's okay. Oh, interesting. That applies to all of the asteroids. Huh, alright. It's kind of neat. Use it, and they're all going to move to the right, so that will leave an empty space. Okay. Yeah, but it moves them 2 left, right? I think you'd be able to get use of it on every single round it's available, because it only does 1 damage. And if it costs 0, I would take it, but costing 1 is pretty expensive for the effect, I think. This kind of sucks, actually. Let's see. It's already a little helpful, and I have to dodge 1 tile after that. What? Oh, okay. I'm like, why do I keep... Stuff keeps happening when I spawn a missile that I don't like. And there's a shot component to the missile that I keep forgetting that I have. Okay. Which is supposed to be a thing that makes the missile better, but I'm just not planning around it, so it's kicking my ass whenever it comes up, which is annoying. That's too bad. It's like a block. You just gonna chill over there, bud? Let's try to accrue bonuses here, I guess. Okay, so that's good. Like that. My missile shot, I blow up my own thing here, and that's bad. Yeah. But I win here if I do this, so... Sidestep. That's actually pretty good. The retain cost me a card the first time I pull it, but what does this advance into? Ooh, sidestep B is fucking awesome. Yeah, I'll take that. Every 5th time you attack, gain evade. Yeah, so I don't really have any asteroids. I want to try to focus on Isaac here. Fifth time you attack. I feel like this is pretty good if you're able to do asteroids. I don't want to rely on me finding an asteroid, you know? I'll try crosslink. Okay, probably get away with it now. Yeah, I want to make the damage component of missile shot go away because it seems really likely I'm going to blow up my own mine with that. I guess it's better if it's on an exhaustible card. Okay, let's see. So we could missile shot on the first turn to get that going here. So I'm going to end up taking 2. There's basically nothing I can do about that. Or 1, I guess, because I'd start with 1 block. Okay. So draw a shot. Make an extra battery here. Multi-shot. Let's get the scramble going now. Probably benefit more from just having more evade so I can move around. This is a fun first boss. I just noticed it's a crystalline entity, like Star Trek. That's cute. So parallel shift is nice because it does that for me, and then I can put a space mine there. And I can move left one and put down an attack drone. Sidestep is a pretty good card for this setup, I think. Like here, that's pretty useful. Get out of range here. I'm just relying on my drones and corrosive to win the day for me here. I just want more mobility. I was worried about it upgrading Scramble, but I think it's actually a pretty good value overall. We have one drone movement right now. So we move it, and then we attack drone. Now I'm only taking 1 damage. Sidestep doesn't get me out of damages range, but I'd rather hold on to it. I can eat 1 damage, it's not the end of the world. Yeah, it's tough for me to wrap my mind around the mana cost benefit of evade. Like, paying 2 for a card is a huge fucking deal in a game like this, right? Like, that's so expensive. But here, I think because evade carries over between rounds always when you're not using it, that greatly increases its value. So space mine there. I'm actually close to having a win. I just have to be careful. Want to dodge this damage? It's fine. I keep saying we should just leave. This is a great strategy. It's really funny. I think we got it now, right? It's multi-shot. Oh, yeah, I just have lethal. Bay overload, missile malfunction. Huh. Interesting. That's really interesting. So you get 3 energy, but don't use it to cast missiles. And then it's a cantrip. Okay. So right now I only have 1 missile. And the way this is worded, I could, if I have both in my hand at the same time, I could cast the missile and then cast Bay Overload. I liked Second Opinion a lot. Second Opinion seems straightforwardly always good. So do I need card draw or do I need energy? Energy is probably, well, I need both, to be honest. This one would be much better with this one if I could take them both. Let's take the one that's unique to Isaac, because I might, once I finish a run with Isaac, I might not use him as much. Remove 3 cards. Gain 1 energy every time you destroy a mid-row object. That's weird. Every 10th time you draw a card, gain an energy. 10th time you draw a card, so does that mean every turn is 5 times? Is this when I destroy a mid-row object or when a mid-row object is destroyed? Yeah, if I can start going for... I was already doing a card draw run before. Like, can I go back and take Second Opinion now? This is probably more energy on average. And books. They taste blue. Yeah. Better leave you to it. Bye. Yeah. If I have no card draw, it's every other turn. Check out my cool gun. Oh, man. So definitely an opportunity to space mine. Yeah, well, normal is way easier than hard, because I guess they tell you exactly what hard does, and I'm like, oh, those effects don't seem that bad, but I guess integrated over the whole run, they're pretty nasty. Right, I remember those shots, but I got the 1 damage for missing, so it wasn't a complete waste. I already launched my missile, so this is basically just free. Draw shot, multi-shot, basic shot, attack drone, block, get out of dodge. That's cool. Yeah, it seems pretty strong, especially if you have any draw, but even without draw. Space mine. Feeling a lot better about this setup than what I had before. Oh, that is an enemy drone. I missed that. Just stood right in front of it. Took the damage. Oh, I've got lethal. I thought Bay River Load only affected missiles. Let's see. Oh, and it's the upgraded one. Yeah, that's pretty good for the Rigby thing. Bay overload. This ship's missiles and drones. Okay, so it's called missile malfunction, but it's both. I got ellipsist. All right, let's go this way. So double damage SERP, exactly. Gives me energy. Dodging doesn't really help me here, but I can use it. Exactly. I can do this. The alternative upgrade path. I think that one is less. I read it as less threatening. It's stupid that I think that at all. I've encountered people that use it weirdly, and I have to like manually remember people don't mean it that way. They're not telling you, you fucking idiot. I'll fucking kill you. Okay, scramble. Probably want space mines eventually. I can do a drone and I can go. So the missile bay thing is less good now that I know that it affects my drones. It's annoying. Think twice here. So, but then it gives me like an insane amount of energy, like more than I really need, to be honest. I need to be able to move to the left here, so I think I need to think twice. I guess I can do this, it's fine. More energy than I know what to do with. Everything would face the wrong way, but I guess mines don't matter. That's still safe. Yeah, downside sucks pretty bad. Ooh, parallel shift to blow one. Oh, but that's gonna hurt me, isn't it? Oh no, I guess because it doesn't move into the space, it moves everything. Okay, I understand. is fine. Yeah, that's true. It's not complete garbage. Debuff is gone. Draw shot, I guess. Let's think twice here. Just move. Well, I want it to take more damage, right? So if I do this, then I move over one, I'm not taking any damage. And he blows up because he hits the mine and then he takes corrosive damage. Okay. Yeah, I like the soundtrack. It's really hard to not take charge beam. Repair kit. Ooh, destroying it heals its destroyer's hull for 2 exhaust. So what does this upgrade to? It's cheaper. 4 spaces to the right. So you have to be able to get to it and blow it up. Yeah, I think this is a lot of work for what the... I mean, being able to heal is pretty powerful, but you have to be able to move into place to destroy it. I guess maybe repair kit you combine with another drone, that you pull out another drone on top of it. Search from your discard pile. Move a card to your hand. Can that get upgraded to cost 0? Yeah. There's a card like that in Slay the Spire. Am I stupid, or does Echo B say the exact same thing? Search discard. I'll move a card to your hand to the top of the pile. Okay, I see. Charge beam then. Yo, upgrade a card. Tempted to make it hurt less. Shouldn't have taken it. Stronger Space Mine. Space Mine's pretty fun. You want to make this completely free. I guess I tend to keep it in my hand anyway, so the fact that it's a cantrip doesn't super matter, because it's like once I draw it, it costs me the card, and then it sits in my hand until I use it. I don't think that's going to win me any rounds, so... Drawing more cards might because of the energy relic. Drone stronger is probably good. Let's do this. Yeah, right. Altdine Astral Stallion, Sir Ratzo. This is just how I talk. You got it, boss. Make this an honorable duel. I shan't target thine weak points if ye deign not to target mine. The enemy behaves differently if you follow or break the rules. Okay, that's kind of hard. Oh, his weak point takes double. Ah. Okay, hopefully that if I place like mines and stuff, that doesn't get me in trouble. Let's see. So let's activate Scramble. Can move over to make a mine here. Does the missile... Okay, the missile always flies forward after I activate it, so... This is kind of unfortunate, but... I want to activate it as soon as possible, you know? Oh shit, I'm gonna hit his weak point. Oops. Oh, is having hit the weak point? Oh, perfect. Calculated. He got little swords. That's cute. I think he's got the little shield too, conveying the armor there. So I don't have any dodge, so I go right one. Put an attack drone here. Now I can use Bay Overload. Draw. Actually, moving that is good for me. Retaining that's good. Great shot. I just shoot through that, right? Then I hit him and then I put a attack drone right there. Probably should have used my draw shot, but that's okay. I think twice. Does it show? Okay, so it's show me that it's counting up to, where is this? Did I accidentally not take the thing? Oh wait, there it is, flywheel. I'm like, did I not take flywheel? Okay, it is counting it on the screen somewhere. Mines. Seed this fight. Farewell. What a funny character. Attack for 4 damage. Add 3 fumes to your draw pile. Okay. It costs 1. 2 fumes. Costs 0. Quick thinking. Upgrading quick thinking would be awesome. I guess, if I'm understanding the rules right, quick thinking A would always refund itself because of the flywheel, right? I would draw 5 for the turn, and then if I drew quick thinking and I used it, it would finish giving me a full. I mean, obviously it wouldn't. I could get unlucky in the order in which that happens, but I think we want to take this. Miniboss. Crystalline Offshoot. Cute. Oh, I like this heat effect of the solar flare. Or the start of your turn. Okay. Probably gonna need to scramble. Extra battery. Charge beam. Lunge, get away from that. Scramble to get some dodge. Don't think we want to Bay Overload just yet. Drone, assuming the crystalline entity moves with me, it's probably fine. So I will take some damage from heat soon. So does the computer. Oh, I overdid it. That sucks. Oops. Thought I had an extra mana that turn. So get the mana here. Here. And I can move on an attack drone. See what I draw, I guess. Eat's always hull damage, right? Nothing you can do about that. So that will get me more. Let's see. Think twice, gonna discard everything, but charge beam. This Bay Overload. Scramble, dodge. Quick thinking won't get me there, but it'll get me closer to it, I guess. Okay. Doesn't matter. Oh, right, if I miss, I do 1 damage, so I should still try to shoot even if I miss. It's an easy relic to forget about. Finally do my silly missile. Oh no, I have the downside, never mind. It's actually a really bad draw for having just used that. So, Space Mine, dodge, think twice. Can win here, right? Oh, the heat. Okay, I probably could have won without taking another heat damage, but it's fine. Director Squadron B, they're bubbled. Yeah, okay. Every time your discard pile is shuffled back in your draw pile, the enemy loses 1 hull. Pretty good for my current setup. Max hull and heal 1 whenever you defeat an elite. Maybe a little bit late for that. Wave control. Gain 3 drone shift on the first turn. That sounds great. Just more life options that I don't have to spend cards or mana on. Okay. So we can missile him. Still hit him basically for free there. He's gonna blow up my missile, and I don't want that to happen because I want the damage to be done so I can shift it. Can you move out of the way though? Let's see if there's anything else I want to do first. Oh, really? Right, that's like an asymmetry that I get to benefit from. Thank you, Bubbles. Two energy less turn, next turn, right? End up taking 1 no matter what. So just eat it. Gruesome dodge. They overload there. Quick thinking. Scramble running here. Don't need to sidestep or nothing. I guess I could have. I'm going to think twice. It's all going to go away, so I may as well get an advantage out of it. That's going to turn backwards on me, so I can't do that. I don't have the mana to lunge. I just don't want to get shot twice by that. Makes sense. Bubble field, bolt B. Cost 0 for 2 evade. That lasts the whole combat, so that's pretty good. I might take that. Oh, I like feint. It's fun. Feint and sidestep. I'll take bolt B, especially since it exhausts. Missile shot. We have 1 evade to start. Quick thinking is probably gonna pull it in. Let's see what I get. There's basic dodge. So I can still Bay Overload after I place stuff here. Just have to wait. Those guys will get affected by Bay Overload, so I'm gonna be careful there. 2 would still hit me. Can't afford it. Okay, so he can put out mines now, which is interesting. Draw shot's pretty great there. Take the scramble. I guess I can make him take damage from his own mine. That's pretty funny. Okay. Still have the drone debuff. Yeah, I'm working on it. Oh, right, the mine, though, he still gets to shoot a second time. Whoops. I keep forgetting that. Okay. So now I can safely Striker Squadron. Go here, Striker Squadron. Oh, right, it's, fuck, both sides of my missile bay. Well, I'll get 2 shots off at least. Do a space mine there. Guess I can just parallel shift them all. Oh, I'm out of mana. Nice. Should be lethal, right? Pretty much doesn't matter here. Really like second opinions. It's hard to not take it. Bolt A is cool too. This is almost free. It's only not free, I think, if it's the last card you draw and your draw pile is empty. Yeah, I know. I'm just gonna keep going until the run's done. Upgrade card, maybe second opinion. No, it's not that good. Thinking I could do up to 5. I think it getting exhaust isn't great. I think I want this one. Do it this turn. I don't have the energy to spend though. Not a great starting position, actually. better to eat the other shield than to lose another evade there. Well, from the draw pile, get me a lot of cards. So an extra battery here. Missile shot, because it will go through. Draw shot. Charge beam. Sidestep. Basic dodge. Striker squadron. Attack drone. Oh shit, I should use quick thinking. That would have got me some mana back. I got too excited with all my shenanigans. It's fine. Probably didn't need to move there, and just extra damage taken for no reason. Scramble. Oh right, I have no mana. I can get some from Think Twice though. Get that up to 7. Need to cycle through a bunch of times to get my charge beam up. That's worth doing. That'll go up to 9, so that won't give me a thing. I could dodge with basic dodge, but I think I want to keep cycling. Oh, I can sidestep. Nice. God is real. Bay Overload will still let me play Space Mine. Start accruing other stuff here. That will give me extra mana. Think Twice I don't have space for right now because shit's too crazy. Let's start just building source. Yeah, it's pretty fun. Have the evil reverse drone thing. Can move these. Okay. That's pretty fun. Yeah, I think Isaac makes a lot more sense when you actually have like a deck. He's really hard to get started though, it seems like. I imagine really hard to do on the on hard or higher. I don't think I want to risk anything here. So, oh shit, right, I forgot about my turret. My bad. I think we're still fine, but... Oh, it says 5. Oh shit, what the fuck? Oh, I pressed left bumper instead of left trigger. Ah! Desperately need a turn back time button in this. It's a lot of buttons that you could very easily accidentally mispress. I guess if you didn't gain any information, if you didn't like get new cards or something, it would be nice to have an undo button. Can I lunge now? I want to minimize the damage I'm taking, right? I think he just dies to my drone though, right? I don't have to worry about this too much. Okay. Rock Factory, launch an asteroid at the start of every turn. Okay, so that's an actual power. Jupiter drone. Launch an object from your missile bay. Every time you attack, this drone copies your attack. Oh. Rock Factory is kind of cool. I kind of want to try Jupiter drone. I feel like that's your Isaac win condition. Yeah, so I don't think I can finish a whole run. Okay, if I stop here, will it save my progress to the run the next time I play? Ship cannon's weak. Draw +2 cards every turn. Oh, you may no longer skip card rewards. That's a much nastier debuff than being offered one less card. I would take that standing on my head if it didn't have the you can no longer skip card rewards part. So glass cannon's really good, but no, I think it's glass cannon. It's just the one tile. Oh, get saved? Okay, thanks. Cool, this game is amazing. Thank you for putting it on Subblock. I had a blast with it. Time didn't feel like it was passing at all. It's a really great follow-up to Slay the Spire. I love that everything it adds makes things more complicated, but in a way that's very easy to understand. My only complaints about it, I think it's borderline perfect. I wish it had a restart game and an undo button when you don't gain information, because it is asking a lot of you to not accidentally tap one of 4 buttons on your controller. I would even take an "Are you sure?" confirmation. Like, that seems over the top, but it's so important to not accidentally tap those buttons that if they prompted me every time, I would be fine with it. Other than that, though, it's great. Thank you.